Hello everyone, I am Starkfall and today I'm going to be doing a recording of me doing the New Rage series for Endwalker. Now normally I do this on stream, but I decided not to. Thank you for looking at this video if you did, and enjoy. Alright, let's do this. I kind of want to do voices for the characters, but I don't know who they are yet. Who they all are yet, so I can't even say what voices I should do. Well, I guess I could have prepared a little bit ahead of time. Anyway, well, let's head over to Elpis then, shall we? Hey, it appears my calculations were correct. I knew that at this very spot I would encounter none other than Dark. I am Nijima? Like Nijima? We work with the anti-scope to observe the ethereal sea and delve into its myriad mysteries. One mystery, though, are beyond even our capabilities to unravel. The strange crystal we but recently discovered, for instance, defies our every conjecture. You've been to the center of the star and far beyond it. However, so we hope that you may see something in this crystal that we academics do not. Professor Claudian will be eagerly awaiting your arrival. Alright, and here we are, back in Labyrinthos, and we're about to go check out the rest of this quest. Now I've seen people come down here actually, because I come down here to look at the ship sometimes, and I've seen people come down here, and I guess I didn't understand why, but now I guess I do know why. And I've seen some other interesting things while coming down here. Any road. Hello. Welcome, we appreciate any insight you can provide on the matter of this crystal. Professor Claudian will share the particulars with you. As I live and breathe, it really is you. I assume Nigeria was simply attempting to pull one over on me, as it were. Perhaps I should pay more heed to her wild claims. To me. Greetings, Dark, and welcome to my humble laboratory. I'm sure Benija has already told you plenty about us, but allow me to introduce myself personally. I am Claudine, leader of this little research collective. The professor speaks often and at length of your deeds, but he has no small number of achievements to his own name. He has peered deeper into the ethereal sea than any other. He has peered deeper into the ethereal sea than any other in Charlian, and the breadth of his knowledge is peerless. Well, he hasn't gone as far as I have. I went to the center and saw the mother crystal. Have you saw the mother crystal? Peerless, perhaps, but for a single woman, we must seize this precious opportunity to learn what we can from her, and perhaps crack this conundrum that has stumped the three of us for moons. Alright, well, what's today? Okay, let me see this crystal. What is it? Is it just, I'm sure it's just a crystal, but I'm guessing there's something more I can do with it or something? I guess I can try to tune into it. Here is the crystal in question. If it resembles aught you have encountered before, even by the smallest degree, please say so. Is it my crystal? Maybe it's Artbert's crystal. Oh, what the hell? It's an Amarat crystal. It's not a Zim's crystal, but it's an Amarat crystal. Okay, I can't want to say that I know someone who has the same crystal and it didn't show mine. I'm gonna say I know someone who bears a similar crystal. As I thought, you do know what this is. Please tell me everything. Oh, I have a story for you, my friend. You see, it started back in this other place called the First. And in this place, I found these crystals that look exactly like them. And these crystals actually harbor the memory of people who once were, like, you know, alive. So let me go back a bit further, apparently, since you said Asian. Anyway, I see. The Asians use these to transfer their memories to new vessels. Fascinating indeed. Techniques manifested as crystalline shards on the battlefield, or stored stones passed from master to student. Oh yeah, you're right. Like the job stones. I never realized that until now. The composition between said artifact and this crystal may prove a fruitful first step in unraveling its true nature. What do you think, Professor? I never thought about that. Those gems, those crystals are exactly like the job stones. They hold the memories and experiences of people who once had them to be passed down to somebody else. Huh. It's wow, I never thought about that. That's wow. It's like a job stone. Oh, he's Asian memories, window through which we can gaze into the convocation of the 14. Wait. Could we actually use their memory stones to actually learn about the convocation? This guy's having a moment. Professor Claudian. What? Ah, yes, of course, our guest. Terribly sorry. I do so easily find myself unmoored by the tribals of emanation. It's fine. Perhaps a more engaging use of your time with us would be for you to take up that crystal. If indeed there are memories stored within, they may reveal themselves to you upon contact. If anyone, message, come pandemonium, please. Face grave threat, star in danger. Okay, am I the one who heard that? Oh, okay, I'm not the one who heard that. The expression. Okay, no, I'm the one who heard that. The expression does not bode well. What did you see? More like here. It's a message saying that the star is in danger. Pandemonium! This is not a word I have heard before. If my knowledge of the ancient tongue serves me, it means all demons. Not a name that inspires optimism, all things considered. Dark, there is a person I would have you seek, the one who has delivered so dire a warning. Your story tells us that this crystal could very well have been made by one of the ancients. Right. If that is the case, then discerning the nature of this pandemonium would require a trip into the past, to an era before the Sundering. Find out what and where pandemonium is, and if we need to be concerned by this message. Returning to the past, apparently not right now. Ooh, we're here. Am I gonna talk to Elizabeth? Or am I just gonna go in? Can't talk to Elizabeth because he's not here. But yeah. If receive this message. And all the ether we're draining from this tower just to open a time portal is something else, I tell you what. Come, Pandaemonium. Quickly. But it's nice they put in a story explanation for us going back. Ow. Ouch. Where'd that truck come from? Oh, since I come back in Elpis yet again. If no one did, I can come back whenever I want, but for story reasons, I am back in Elpis. Holy cow. Ugh. Raise Elizabeth's voice. Wow, that's what she looked like. I saw his face a little bit, but still. Could it be? I know his voice already. I know it's him. No, of course not. Apologies, but for the brief moment, I thought you to be a dear friend of mine. I realize now that such a notion is preposterous. I'm probably not too far off there, but let's just go with that for now. She told me a falling star would appear before me, and I suppose you must be it. Truth be told, I did not expect the expression to be so legitimate. Literal. Sorry. Literal. Yeah, I'm realizing it now. I'll try to do this real quick. There we go. Apologies for not introducing myself properly. My name is Themis. Themis, as you can see by my bare face, I am not one of Elidibus's overseers. I'm sorry, let me just read that all over again. Wait, who is one of Elpis' overseers now that Hermes has joined the convocation? Rather, I am come here on an assignment, which has been more or less routine up until this very moment. You certainly do know how to make an entrance. I must wonder what brought you here, for it is plain that you do not belong here, or any place I know, for that matter. Well, you see, about that, but, yeah, Azim's familiar. You know what? I would say Azim's familiar, but I feel like someone's gonna read my soul again. No, not read my soul. Like, I don't know how to go about this. I can say I'm Azim's familiar, but then again, I might run into Vanath again, who might reveal who I am again. I'm gonna say I'm Azim's familiar just for now, because it always works out that way. Until someone goes, "You're from the future, aren't you?"
I say, have you perchance come from the future?
Right, Vanath? I'm Azim's familiar. It appears my initial impressions was not so preposterous after all. I did not know my friend had such a unique familiar at her disposal. If you are here at Azim's behest, then I believe I can hazard a guess as to your purpose. You are here to investigate Pandaemonium, yes? Yes? If so, we may be able to help one another. But first, might I trouble you to explain how you came to collide with my skull? Well, you see, I came here out of nowhere and then just kind of fell out of the sky and you were there. I see. I believe this dispels any major doubts I have concerning your intentions. Apologies for being so intrusive, but you must understand this is an uncommon occurrence. I understand. I shall pry no further, for I am well aware that we all have secrets we must keep. However, if I may, I would very much like to take a look at this crystal of yours. Alright, well, I guess I'll show it to you then. I didn't know I mentioned the crystal. How did I mention that I'm familiar, then I kind of came out of space. Came out from a different time. But anyway, yeah, here's the crystal. Fascinating. While I can't say much as to what it contains, it is clear that there are memories stirring within. Memories that speak to something gravely amiss in Pandaemonium. Back to my back it goes. The facility extends beneath Elpis and is overseen by the words of La Habrea. The facility extends beneath Elpis and is overseen by the words of La Habrea. What? It houses those creations that are highly valued as research subjects and highly dangerous to the star. Naturally, it is strictly guarded and under constant surveillance. So La Habrea guarded the creations that were dangerous? Explains his very chaotic nature. About when it came to unleashing such chaotic forces. Makes sense. I am here as a representative of an organization that works directly with the convocation, and I've been tasked with investigating this incident. Wait, you work with an organization that works with the convocation? I thought you were a part of the convocation. Now I'm confused. Markedly, since I can't fly in the story portion of this, I don't know how to get down there. So, when I can actually fly myself, but, you know, since the game doesn't know that, I can't actually fly. So, you know, how am I gonna get down there? Let's say a suggestion. Not a little bit. Originally, I had planned to conduct my investigation with the friend I mentioned earlier. She had also noticed the anomaly near Pandaemonium, so it only seemed natural that we should investigate it together. Alright. So I guess my other friend is either Azim or it's Renath. Either way, I decided to go alone, but she left me with these words. Fear not, for in my absence a star shall fall before you. Okay, I'm starting to think it's Renath now. Well, I could not comprehend her meaning, though if that were for anybody else who is a male, because it says her right now, but if someone else does this, but as a male, like Nikote, or as a male Hrothgar or something, and it still says her, then it probably does mean Renath. Suffice to say that I am grateful for your appearance either way. As for the matter at hand, it must first gain permission from the words of Elidibus for entry into Pandaemonium. There ought to be a speaker waiting at Anagrius. The words of Elidibus. I just realized something. I've been saying Elidibus speaker the whole walk up here, and not La Habrea the speaker. Or as everyone calls him, La Habred. I don't care, I'm gonna call him La Habrea, because I like La Habrea. La Habrea. Yeah. I sent a request for permission before setting forth to Elpis. With luck, we shall not be waiting long. Hi. What a fascinating ethereal signature. Ahem. In accordance with the convocation's request, the two of you have been granted leave to observe Pandemonium. Yeah, just don't look too much into it. I hope I'm not overstepping my boundaries by asking this, but you seem to be quite familiar with Master Lobby. Do you know him?
Behold but a sliver of my god's power. From the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
Oh, the stories I could tell you. What? Oh, the stories I could tell you. You are no mere familiar, are you? Master Lahabria is not known for being generous with his time. That one would have stories of his company almost beggars belief. And with that, we are free to make our way to Pandemonium. The nest that will take us there is on the eastern bank of Lith. Sounds good to me. I want to meet Labria. I already seen his face, unfortunately. Oh, hey, this teleporter. This is the same teleporter we ran past when we were chasing down Meteon. I had to contain my surprise for the sake of appearance. But is it true that you have met Lahabria in the flesh? I find you more fascinating by the moment. Well, quote unquote flesh. Still, I shall refrain from asking too many questions. Secrets will make our journey all the more integral. Here's to a new adventure, eh? Teleport to Pandemonium! I think the E and A in Pandemonium also means pandemonium, doesn't it? You might as well say the E and A in Pandemonium means pandemonium, because EA is technically, you know, pandemonium. So, you know what I mean? EA, pandemonium. Pandemonium means much demons. The speaker seems in such high spirits that for a moment I thought the ethereal irregularity, not nearly so grave a potent as I imagined. Someone or something is tampering with protections. How can you tell? It is working from within, eroding them from the inside out. I guess it's not supposed to be as purple then. Fear not, there is no immediate danger yet. I reinforced what protections I could the moment we arrived. The silence in the air speaks volumes. While I do not expect a blistering facility, I see not a single ward. The magic I rove upon entering requires my constant awareness. That is to say, if we are forced to fight, I cannot risk joining you in the battle. I'm not saying you're useless, Elizabeth. Literally, you were a pain in my ass as the warrior of light incarnate. So I don't doubt your fighting capabilities, but I do get, I guess, why you can't join us. Should we fail to find a peaceable solution, then I hope that I can rely on your strength to see us through. Yeah, sure. I got you covered. Then, so shall it be. Now, what, I wonder, awaits us in Pandemonium's pitless halls? Just one thing, Elizabeth, could you do me a favor and not create the images of me to be too short and maybe not too big, and you can make them look like me if you want, but you don't have to. Like, I know you're trying to focus and all on the whole bubble thing, so like, you know, just try to go a little bit crazy with it, you know, have some fun. Don't make copies, you know, that's a bit weird. I mean, you do what you want, Elizabeth. I can't control you while you're trying to focus. It's not Elizabeth. Anyway. Pandemonium! Ah, the first circle is now accessible. Asphodelos. Pandemonium! Oh, I got yours. This is cool. I cannot say for sure what awaits us. Let us make ready for the worst, and we shall not be taken by surprise. Okay, I made it. This is cool. Can I go past this? Oh, I did not expect that.